Hi everyone, Kirk Hamilton from Kotaku here, and today I'm going to talk about 5 chill Fallout 4 mods that I use to make the game better without dramatically changing everything. I haven't actually finished Fallout 4, by which I mean I haven't seen the main narrative questline through to its conclusion. I lost interest in the story soon after finding the Institute, and these days I mostly just wander the Wasteland shooting things, min-maxing my stats, and trying out new mods. My modding approach for Bethesda games like Fallout and the Elder Scrolls is fairly chill, especially at first. I don't usually install world-changing mods, I avoid beautified mods that add ENB injectors or more colorful textures to everything. I don't use mods that dramatically overhaul NPC behavior or add new characters. I've tried a lot of different mods over the last month or so for Fallout 4, and I've settled on these 5 as my everyday go-with-it mods. These mods are all easy to find on the Fallout 4 Nexus and easy to install. Here they are, with a few thoughts on each. First up, True Storms, Wasteland Edition. We've written about this mod on its own, and I've had it installed since shortly after our initial article went up. True Storms makes storms and other weather in Fallout 4 more frequent and more intense, and it completely overhauls how radiation storms look and function. It's the most dramatic mod I have installed, and I'm a fan. I don't love how Fallout 4 looks in general, but it looks much better with more dramatic weather effects. That's partly because the game's blah textures and visuals are obscured by the new effects, but also because Fallout 4's most evocative visuals involve huge buildings looming out of the fog and dust, beckoning you to explore. Next up, the improved map with visible roads. This mod is almost humorously chill, which is what I like about it. It slightly updates the map with a more readable grid and more visible roads and pathways, which makes it easier to plot a course across the Commonwealth wastes. These days I like playing Fallout 4 without having any notifications on my HUD, relying entirely on my Pip-Boy for navigation. This mod makes it easier to do that because I can see which roads run where, and it makes it easier for me to plot a course. It's not a dramatic difference, but it's still surprisingly useful. Next we have lowered weapons. Here's about as undramatic a mod as you can get. The entire purpose of this mod is to put your guns into a ready or patrol stance when you're not actively aiming at something. At first it feels a little weird, probably because we've become so used to playing FPSs where our character walks around pointing their gun at everything all the time. Give it an hour though and it starts to feel much more natural. This mod provides an interesting, likely unintentional commentary on the popular criticism that Fallout 4 is more shooter than role-playing game. Sure, you explore in this game, but you mostly just seek out new places to shoot new things. The lowered weapons mod at least suggests a Fallout 4 where exploration is the default and shooting comes second. Next we have Darker Nights, which does exactly what it says. It makes Fallout 4's nights darker. These mods have always been popular for Bethesda games, but I actually haven't always used them. I've really been liking this one though, as I've pushed more toward making Fallout 4 immersive and difficult for myself. This mod makes it clear just how bright Fallout 4's vanilla nights are, and it pairs well with the weather mod to make nighttime thunderstorms a dark and beautiful thing. Last we have the full dialogue interface. It's another one that I've written about on its own. I call it FDI, and it changes Fallout 4's often frustrating dialogue system to more accurately reflect the actual words your character is about to say. It dramatically changes the feeling of conversation to the point that I wish I'd had it installed from the very start. Of course, FDI doesn't change the fact that the majority of dialogue choices in Fallout 4 are false ones that lead to the same preordained outcome. But all the same, it makes the game feel much more like an actual role-playing game. Feeling isn't the same as being, but it's still an improvement. Those are the 5 mods that I've been using consistently for at least a little while. I've yet to go deeper on popular recent mods like Armorsmith Extended or all those clothing mods my colleague Patricia Hernandez recently wrote about. I probably will at some point, but for now, for me, low-impact Fallout 4 modding is the way to go.